This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Hickany has subscribed for 6 months. It says, will you be doing vlogs when you visit your parents? Maybe we as fans will finally get to see and meet your parents on stream. No, that's not what the visit is about at all. The visit is about, first of all, Kat meeting my parents for the first time. It's about me spending time with my parents for the first time in almost 3 years. It's about having meaningful time because, you know, my parents are getting up there in age and are having health issues, and, you know, we don't know what's going to happen. Not to say that there's anything 100% definite that, oh my god, they're on their last legs, but at the same time, you know, we don't know. My mom actually said this to me literally. She says, at least you're going to be coming out here and spending time with us, and it's not for a bad reason. It's not because one of us is, like, deadly sick and you're seeing us to say goodbye or something. You know, you're out here to spend time with us and we're going to have a good time. And I was like, that's a great point. I'd much rather come out there and visit now, sooner rather than later, because eventually there's going to be a later, and the later ain't going to be so good, you know what I mean? So now's a good time to do this.
What we want, good shit.
Fuel's a stupid, cowardly, ugly, jobless, narcissistic, egotistical man-child who begs for people's money just by sitting on his fat ass, sucking a video games 24/7 and will never adapt to a professional level in gaming. Do not donate to this loser. He only using your money just to buy fast food, making his fans
I buy fast food.
own bills and keeps Moses unearned.
Okay, now back to the game. I use my money to buy fast food. That's interesting. As you know, fast food is very expensive these days.
So, it's going to be great. Plus, the other half of the positive of this visit is that I am going to be spending time with just Kat, where we're going to be going around my old haunts, as they say. Places in Connecticut that I used to frequent. I'd like to show her the mall I used to work at for like 5+ years. I'd like to take her to the zoo. And definitely show her some of the cuisine, the East Coast Italian cuisine that I fell in love with living there and haven't now had in over 5 years, you know? So I'm dying to go out there and get some of that stuff.
Fast food, right?
You know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a combination trip where it's meaningful time with my parents paired out with doing fun stuff with Kat, okay? I need it. Kat needs it. We've been very, 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 very stressed with everything going on financially and everything behind the scenes. And so this is at least going to give us an opportunity to have a little bit of relaxation away from all that shit on our minds, okay? Plus, again, spending time with the parents is going to be great. And it should overall be a really good time, okay? Am I vlogging when I'm out there? No, that's not the point of the trip. And again, this is one of the major changes that I've instituted in my content over the last 2 to 3 years is I'm not combining personal and work life anymore. This is very much a trip for Kat and I. And my parents, it is not for the viewers. It is not for people to be seeing things behind the scenes or anything like that. Okay? If anything, alright, if anything, oh my god, excuse me. If anything, what I may do is take a few pictures of things and share those pictures on the internet with all of you. I haven't used my Instagram since Christmas. That's not even an exaggeration. It's been 3 months. I haven't touched my Instagram. I don't use it anymore. So maybe, you know, a few pictures here and there. Oh, look, we're having my favorite pizza, you know. Oh, look, we're at the zoo, you know. Stuff like that. Basic pictures. Not full-on video coverage content. Because the other thing is, I'll be very honest with all of you. As much as the years when I used to do that, I would go travel and I would constantly be recording everything and it was fun. Now, my life with Kat is very different. Having an offline, disconnected life with Kat where we get to have our own fun stuff, our own places we like to go, our own things we like to do together, and not having all of that be public information is actually a nice thing. It's like we have our own stuff just for us, and, you know, we don't have to worry about everyone micro-analyzing every possible fucking thing. You know, I'm still hearing rumors that people think we're flying to some tropical island or something, That we've been lying to you all this time. We've been hoarding money, and we're flying to the Cayman Islands for a tropical getaway, or some crazy shit like that. Just insanity, okay?
Dishonesty for me is a big thing. It's like the ultimate betrayal. You know what I mean? King of hypocrisy.
So, I don't know where people get their shit. It's just because they're so bored with their own fucking lives that they've got to try to, you know, make fun of other people or make up complete drama shit about other people. So, yeah, the bottom line is, no, that's not the purpose of the trip. No, that's not what we want the trip to become. We want it to be for us and my parents and just having family time together and them being able to come back. The truth of the matter is, depending on when we go, we're going to come back probably stressed out because of the tax situation, but at least we'll have had a little bit of relaxation. So once the reality of the situation hits and I find out, okay, could I or could I not afford the taxes? What's the repercussions of that, etc.? At least it'll be like, well, at least we just had a nice relaxing time together with my parents and everything. You know, at the very least, that's out of the way, right?
I'm guessing I'm going to owe the government 20 grand. Not even lying. Help!
Suck a Surprise actually is wondering how much did I used to drink before I changed my habits. Dude, back before YouTube,
I used to drink so fucking much, man. I was bad. I told you guys, there was a time in my life I was depressed. I've talked publicly about my depression before, how I've suffered from it and everything. And I had depression to the point where I was drinking like crazy every night. You know, back in high school, I was on a cocktail of medications. I mean, real talk, when I was in high school at one point, I was to the point where I was losing it. I wanted to either go do something drastic or, you know, go nuts. There was a girl who I was like obsessed with for a while. Girls liked me because I was a nice guy and I would be very friendly to girls. I was respectful of women. I wasn't a sexist pig or I wasn't, you know, drooling all over them. But because I was the nice guy, I finished last. You know, a lot of the times in school, the girls would want to be friends with me, but they wouldn't ever want to, you know, advance it past that level. Drinking myself to sleep because I hated my life and I hated everything going on around me. And obviously that was a horrendous time in my life that I would never want to go back to. You know, but now things are so much better. So much better.
Van Clay's 009 tipped me $1 and says, some people go home and play music, others watch their favorite TV show, I come home and I watch you. I don't get all the hate. For me, it's pointless. If someone doesn't like you, you just don't watch. Hope you have a wonderful time with your parents. Love you. Thank you very much, Van Clays, for the $1 tip, the first tip of the day. And in truth, Van Clays, the truth of the matter here is that recently, I don't really see the hate anymore. The stupidity of people who try to create bandwagon hate, I laugh at it and ignore it because it's so pointless. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. 2 weeks ago, I made a tweet about getting my videos of Apex Legends content ID matched on YouTube for the soundtrack, which is preposterous. There's one piece of music in the whole fucking game, yet somehow all my gameplay gets claimed for the 30-second clip in every match, which makes no sense. So I put up a stink about it on Twitter, alright? The composer said, oh, it's not EA, it was a mistake. And then people tried to flip this into some negative thing about me being a moron or something, which makes no sense, because if you actually see the intelligent conversation I had with the composer, we went back and forth a little bit. And the way it ended basically was the composer wants to make money on his work, put it on iTunes, and when he did, he also loaded it into the YouTube Content ID system, which is erroneously claiming videos, to which I told him, that's your fault. You shouldn't be using the Content ID system for video game music. You should know better because we all know that Content ID doesn't work, so shame on you. And basically the guy never responded to me again. You know, why? Because he doesn't have a leg to stand on. He knows that he fucked up. He knows he didn't want to claim gameplay videos, but he wanted to make more money. So he loaded it into Content ID to make more money and make sure no one was stealing his work, and he fucked up, and everyone had to suffer for it, okay? I was completely right, 100% in the right in the situation, but the people who want to talk shit about me ignored the rest of the conversation. All they did was look at my original tweet and his initial response to it, and that's all anyone talked about, and they completely ignored the conversation where basically I proved that Content ID is wrong and he shouldn't have done it, and he stopped responding because he had nothing to fucking say, alright? But this is what people do.
That's the definition of a drama queen, seriously. The Phil drama show every day.
Now, what happened? I went on a day off, and people blew this up on fucking Reddit, and some moron made a fucking negative video about me and this about it to make clickbait views on fucking YouTube, and I ignored it. I said, I don't care about this stupid shit. This doesn't affect me in the least. Let these morons circle jerk each other all day, completely ignore the facts of the situation that happened, get their little jollies off, let this guy make a couple extra fucking bucks because he's a fucking loser, and then I'll come back refreshed. And that's exactly what I did. I came back on that Tuesday, I didn't give two shits, and we had a fun streaming week after that with zero drama. And that's kind of how I'm approaching it from now on. I'm not bothering with this shit. I'm not.
It's salty as fuck. It's like pure salt. All you could taste was salt. You couldn't taste anything else. Oh, you're getting salt, 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 salt. It's even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
These morons want to just be dumb dunderheads and not actually even look into the whole situation. They didn't even read the tweet to the end of the thread to see that I had basically won the conversation and said, no, you're in the wrong by using content ID because we know YouTube doesn't work properly and this is hurting people and you shouldn't do it. And the guy completely stopped responding then because he didn't have a leg to stand on. But people don't want to read to the end of the thread. They just want to make their shit up and pretend like, oh, Phil got owned on Twitter. So fuck them.
Oh, why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? Phil has gout. Oh my god, I'm toxic. I'm fucked. I'm dead.
That's what I mean. These are the level of morons who make fun of me and want to say stupid shit about me. Let them fabricate their own nonsense. Okay? So, go ahead. Let them make their own stupid fucking nonsense. Let them make their clickbait videos to make extra fucking money, right? And have absolutely nothing of any kind of, you know, well-intentions at all. Let them make their jollies, make their money. And I do my own thing. There's no way I can stop these people from doing the negative shit about me. It's been so long that people do this to me regularly. I just don't care anymore, right? All I care about is being here for you guys every day, putting out positive, fun content. And I'm glad to hear, Van Clays, that I entertain you and that you come by and this is your relaxation for the day. Thanks for that.
This guy constantly whining. Wah, wah. Shut the fuck up. God damn. Wah, wah. Oh my god. Basically, here's a whiny baby. I'm not a whiny baby. I'm a mature adult. Whining, complaining. Okay. Oh my god, dude, just shut up. Just shut up and stop whining. Ugh. Alright, guys. I think that's enough for me. You don't want to see me, you know, crying like a fucking baby here. Oh. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.